All right. Hi, good morning, everybody. And welcome to a productive, focus, write my essay with me kind of a video. I don't know how I'm going to title it, but basically today's video is going to be centered around me finishing my essay, my final essay for the semester. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is to stay on track and hold myself accountable. If I check in with you guys, I feel like that will help me not get distracted because it's been happening all week. Today is Saturday, 9:42 on a gloomy Saturday morning, and I have until Wednesday 11:59 to turn in this essay. So I need to lock in. This disheveled look that I have right here right now is my lock-in look. So here's the plan. Here is what basically I'm going to do to keep myself accountable. One of the main reasons why I've just now started recording is basically as soon as I was done with my morning routine, I locked in and I started reading articles. And like I said, today's Saturday. So my to-do list for Saturday is basically to hopefully finish reading my articles. In between reading, I've been working on a rough draft situation. Not draft, it's more of like a rough outline where I've been clarifying my ideas because I technically have a thesis, but I can see it evolve as I continue reading my articles. So basically by the end of today, I want to finish my outline because I've been finished reading. I finished reading all of the articles that I have and solidify a thesis. That way for Sunday, I can start working on my rough draft. So yes, this video will take up a couple of days because we are finishing this essay together. So yeah, so before I decided to start this video, I've read 8, 9, 10, 11. What chingado? I read 11 articles. I need about 20 to 60 sources, unfortunately, but it's been easier, I guess, since I'm at 11. And I have a couple more to read. Right now I'm reading my 12th one, and I have and I have about 28 to read. However, yes, I downloaded all of these articles, but I know for a fact I'm not going to read all of them. I've already deleted like I think 4 that I didn't actually fully read because after rereading the abstract or just being in a couple of pages, I realized that it's not an article that I specifically need for what I'm writing. So basically, if I keep going within that work situation, I should be able to do all of these. I've been reading these articles since Wednesday, but I've been getting distracted. So the point again of this video is to hold myself accountable and stop getting distracted so that I can actually finish all of this. At the current time of this video, it is 9:47. I will check back in at 2 o'clock because that is technically my next break. I'm going to be eating through breakfast. 2 o'clock, I need to take out the lovely girl. So that will be my next break, and I will see how many articles I've read since then. Okay, break. Hi, hello. So it is actually past 2 o'clock, past the point of my check-in. Couple things happened. Not only did I already come back from walking my dog, I also had a very nice conversation with one of my classmates where we workshopped ideas on this essay and also talked shit about it. It is a rough time for the both of us, which is actually very validating. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's very nice to know that I am not suffering by myself and in silence. So there's that. But as I mentioned, check-in point. I have actually managed to read 3 full articles because luckily they were a little short, and delete, I think I've run 3 articles, I'm not sure. So that means that I am making significant progress. I have also added more to my outline, which is a good thing, which is what is also kind of a low-key priority that I want to try to do for the rest of the day as well. So I think I have officially solidified my thesis now. Turns out I've been researching a character study situation. So that is basically where I'm gonna try to focus my thesis and everything like that. So yeah, again, however, Saturday is just about finishing reading all of my sources. Can I start writing my rough draft? Who knows? We will see in the next check-in point. In case I haven't mentioned it, my essay is on my medieval literature class, and I am talking about Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. So I might have to actually rewatch The Green Knight by David Lowery, directed by David Lowery, came out in 2021, I think, as part of my essay. I'm hoping I don't have to, only because that is 3 hours long, but I just might. If that is the case, I will probably do that tonight so that I can end the night on a fun note. And also so I could focus the rest of my day on reading these articles and then just take notes later tonight. So yeah, that's where I am. Back at it. I will see you in the next check-in. Okay, break. Hi, hello. It is later in the day. Hopefully that this lighting is okay when I edit. I just wanted to give a quick check-in in my progress bar situation, but it is 7:30. It's actually about to be 7:40, and I have officially read all of the articles and scholarship that I collected for my essay, which means that I have also deleted from my folder any articles that don't necessarily belong in my research and everything like that, and I have read and highlighted everything that I need to, and the sun is still out. I think that is the biggest win here so far. So that leaves me with 2 choices. I was going to watch the movie again, but I think I'm just going to look up some detailed synopsis of it online, just because as much as I do like that movie, it's 3 hours long. I'm tired, and as you guys could probably tell from my voice, I'm not getting sick. It's just the fact that the weather has been so weird again that it's messing with my sinuses. So I just want to shut off my brain for the next couple of hours, I guess. Yeah, I think I ran out of options. I think I'm done for today. I really do. I'm just done for today. I think I'm done. I think I'm going to call it a day and relax my brain so that I could start writing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have 4 days to write, so that really should be more than enough to at least reach 18 pages, which is the minimum, which is the bare minimum for this essay. So I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, same angle. Different day though. Happy Sunday. So today is about writing. It is almost 11:30, which is fine. I don't want to sacrifice my morning routine, and my Sunday morning routine kind of takes longer than usual because I like to do my weekly tarot readings for myself and that takes up time, and I also showered, so that also took up some more time. It is about to be 11:30. I'm starting a little late, but I don't think that's gonna be much of an issue. I think I will be fine. I have more energy, a new headspace type situation, energy. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'll be fine. I'm good. To clarify what I'm doing, the goal before the next check-in is to collect all of my quotes and notes in a sense. I have a very rough outline, so I want to start incorporating all the quotes into that rough line and like flesh out my thoughts involving those specific quotes so that once I'm done collecting all my quotes, I can start actually forming a full draft. So that is the plan. It's just 11:30. I have been awake for a very long time, so that means I still need to walk my dog at around 2. So that will be around the next check-in, and hopefully I have made some progress. TLDR, today we are writing. Okay, hi. No microphone for this session for this quick update, because if I set up everything, I'm just going to want to yap, but I am not having a great time, essentially. So it's way past 2 o'clock. I had to update earlier, but I ate as well. And the update's kind of bad on my end. I am still working on collecting my quotes. It's about to be 5:30. I really wish I was already writing my draft at this point, but I'm not. So I think I'm gonna be working late today, which is fine. I ended early yesterday, so it's okay, I guess, if I end late today. It sucks, but I want to at least finish these dang quotes, collecting these dang quotes. I don't know what I'm hoping. I just know that I feel like I'm behind, but that is the check-in for this moment. We'll see my check-in later on in the night and see where I am. Right now I have to check my emails because I just saw one that made me really sad. So I'll see you in the next checkpoint, I guess is what I'm referring. Anyways, I'll see you in the next checkpoint. Good morning. Happy Monday. Cheers. So today is writing day. I do technically still have class today, and unfortunately it's mandatory. Instead of checking in and progressing afterwards, at around 2 o'clock I will be finishing a draft. I'm hoping for at least 3 pages so that I have something to show up for class. He specifically said that it doesn't have to be the full essay, so I at least want something. So I'm going to bring in the outline that I've already have and hopefully the draft that I will be writing right now. It is 9:04. I want to aim for 3 pages by 12 o'clock. We'll see how that goes, because obviously I do pause to use the bathroom, to make breakfast, to feed my children. So So today is writing day, and we are aiming for at least 3 pages. Hi, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday, as I think hopefully mentioned, I had my last official class meeting. So my deadline to get to, I think I was aiming for 5 pages, but I think to get to 3 pages by 2 o'clock, I did meet it. I did meet the 3-page mark. Not confidently, but it is there. And then when I came home from class, I managed to write 3 more pages. So that was surprising, but it was a success, thank God. From between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, if I write 6 pages each day, and yes, Wednesday being the last day, I will meet the minimum, the page minimum. So that's exciting. That's basically where I'm hoping for. I have no confidence in this paper, to be honest, but we're here. This is the reality sometimes in grad school. Today, I am definitely approaching my draft with a lot more confidence with the notes that I was taking, with what I've written so far and everything like that. I'm also just, the idea today is to just write without necessarily needing to pull quotes or anything like that. That way, hopefully I could pass the 6-page mark. Pausing to write down all my quotes and stuff like that is kind of what like really slows me down. So I just leave notes for myself, like insert quote here. So that hopefully on Wednesday, it's all just editing, just proofreading and editing and inserting quotes, making sure the page numbers are correctly and everything like that. And since I technically haven't written my introduction yet, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get past the 18-page mark. I'm more than confident that that's going to happen. So yeah, so that's where we are. I'm also starting a little late because I had to do some admin work in the sense of just updating my students, a couple emails that I needed to answer concerning my students. Like they were emailing me, so I really needed to answer them back and everything. So that took up some time. I did also wake up a little later than I wanted to because I went to bed a little later than I wanted to. So yeah, so it is about to be 10:30. The check-in point, like always, will be at around 2 o'clock or a little bit after. I'm hoping to try it. I'm at the beginning of 7 pages. I'm hoping to get to 10 by 2 o'clock. Can I do it? We'll see. I think I could do it. I can't. I'm a Mexican. Anyways, so yeah. So I will see you guys in the check-in. Hello again, tis me. Sorry for always having the same angle. It's really dark on this side of my apartment and the window's right here. And I like natural lighting, so just like a quick side note as to why you're always seeing the same angles, I guess, when it comes to me filming, especially sitting at my desk. Anyways, it is a little bit past 3 o'clock. Actually, it's almost 3:30. So that means it's ready. I'm ready for the afternoon check-in. My goal for this check-in was to be at 10 pages, and I didn't necessarily meet it. I am at 9 pages. I'm at the very top of 9 pages, so I've barely started it. However, one, that is pretty damn close, so a win is a win. And two, I did lose steam around the 1 o'clock mark. So I had lunch and I chilled out for a second. Then I went to go outside and walk and everything like that. So now that I'm back, I think I have some of that energy back again. And yeah, it's 3:20. My next check-in, it will probably be at like around 8 o'clock. And my goal by 8 o'clock is to meet the page goal of the day, 6 pages. That way I can write a little bit more before I go to bed and focus all of tomorrow on restructuring, reorganizing, editing, and revising, and everything like that. So I will see you guys in the next check-in. Anyways, don't be fooled. Today is Wednesday. Yes, I am wearing the same outfit, but that's what happens when you just stay at home, right? Okay, anyways. I am not feeling too confident. I'm not feeling too good, Millhouse, or whatever that saying is. I got a little distracted last night, and I only made it... I did not reach my goals whatsoever. I think I only made it to like 11 pages, which is a page short from the day's limit, and just short overall because I just wanted to spend today editing, but I guess that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be possible. Today I'm going to have to write for the first half and then edit for the second half, which is fine, but not where I want to be. Anyways, so I literally stopped in the middle of a paragraph. That's how distracted I got. Anyways, today I'm actually starting a lot earlier than usual. I wanted to start even earlier, but she still ended up snoozing her alarm. At the moment, it is 8:22. So I'm going to do multiple check-ins by 12. I want to have already I'm at page 11. I have 11 pages according to the Word document. It is 8:23. I'm going to check in at like around 12, and hopefully I will be at the 13 page mark, 2 extra pages, and then we will go from there. At 5 o'clock, I want to already be at the 18 page mark, because where I am right now, I'm technically not done with like half of the paragraphs that I'm in, but I want to leave that in the editing stage because I essentially need to I've just been writing. I haven't been focusing on organization or even pulling in quotes from my quotes pages. I've just been writing and like leaving little notes to myself. Add quote here. So technically, once I add those quotes, the page it's gonna beef up, right? So I'm hoping that once I hit the 15 mark, I could go edit and everything like that, see where I am, and then write some more in case I have to do that even more. Like I mentioned yesterday, I don't technically even have an introduction, and my introductions, because I like to yap, tend to take up most of an entire page. And right now it's the opposite. My thesis is like 3 sentences long, and then the rest is the first body paragraph, the first section of my essay, if you will. So once I adjust, that's already like a promised 12 pages if I were to start with my introduction. So yeah, it's 8:30. I want to try to make it to the 13 page mark, 15 if possible, but being realistic, 13 page mark, check in at 12 to update you guys, and then go from there with my goals. Tis the check-in point, as you could tell, since my hair is basically in sports mode at this point. It's about to be 1. But guess who made it to the 15 mark? If I remember correctly from what I was talking about this morning, that's where I wanted to be at around this time. And that's pretty cool. So if my math is correct with my speed and my timing and everything like that, I should meet the page minimum by 2 o'clock, which is also pretty amazing. So that means that my goal to start essentially just editing and rewriting and restructuring, which shouldn't take that long, mind you, can begin at around 5 o'clock. And that's awesome. Again, I am simply just writing and leaving notes for myself to where I need to put and insert quotes, and that is what I will be doing in the editing and reorganizing process of writing this essay, which is why I say that it shouldn't really take that long, since I have my quotes on a separate document already formatted and everything like that with the in-text citation. So all I have to do is insert quotes into my draft document and round it out, right? So it won't just sound like it's like plopping into a paragraph. And then once that's done, I write my conclusion and introduction, and I should be done. So yeah, so here is the afternoon check-in time. I will probably check in again once I have finished walking the lovely girl, and we'll see where we really are at that point and see if I could finish editing, or if I could start editing at around 5 o'clock. I will be pushing this till 11 o'clock, to be honest. So yeah, let's continue writing. I will see you guys in the next update. Hello. My hair is in ultra sports mode, and my mic is charging, so this is going to be a very, very quick update. It is 6 p.m. and
Where's the beer?
I reached my goal in starting the editing phase at 5 o'clock. I stopped writing, I ate, and now I'm editing. And I'm just so excited and so relieved. Guys, this has been such a nightmare to write. Literally, I feel like every semester I always complain saying this isn't my best work, or anything like that, but my God. I'm just trying to finish this semester, to be honest. Like I said, I am now in the editing phase. I am slowly working through my documents to make sure that my quote integration is seamlessly, and if there are any loose ends, I already have found some parts of my essay where I left a continue this thought note, so that is again part of the editing phase. And yeah, that is flowing. So that has been this update. It is, again, like I mentioned, it is 6 o'clock. I have until 11:59 to turn this in. So I am going to check back in at like around 9, because that is around the time that I want to take my lovely daughter out for her WALK for the night. And then when I come back from that is when I will be last minute crunch timing it to turn it in by 11:50. By 11:50. I really don't want to hit the midnight mark, but by 11:50. I am no longer in a like under pressure type of time crunch situation because I am officially done writing. So yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm just like constantly repeating everything. I feel like that's what this whole freaking essay is about, is just like repeating everything I've been saying, just like anyways, besides the point. I'm editing. I have done writing. I am done writing. I am fully editing this paper to try to turn it in by 11:50. I will see you in the next check-in. everybody, and welcome to the end of the video. Don't know how the editing is going to look like, but it was a wild ride, and I want to thank you guys for joining me. Like I promised myself, I didn't submit my essay at the very last minute. I did not submit it at around the 11:50 mark, so that makes me very happy. So let's talk about it. This essay was for my medieval literature and movie adaptations class. So my professor provided us within our syllabus certain parameters. So I had to stick within those parameters basically. And that was one of my issues with writing this essay, because I couldn't think of a thesis. I couldn't think of a topic. Is one of my issue. After brainstorming a lot of the notes that I was collecting, it turns out that I was leaning towards more of a character study. And if you guys have been here within my last couple of vlogs, you guys will notice that I read The Buried Giant and Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. And I also watched The Green Knight by David Lowery, starring Dev Patel. So I ended up writing my essay on a character study on Sir Gawain and how he has developed, or how adaptations have developed that specific character to reflect modern anxieties, as opposed to sticking to the medieval source and medieval theories and medieval anxieties and everything like that. Again, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this is my best work. If my sisters were watching this, they say that I say this all the time, but this was just a bummer of a class, because like the class did not reflect what the syllabus described the class to be, or even the class description on the website to register for these classes. So I think a lot of these feelings also kind of just like transferred or projected onto my essay process, into my writing process. I just hated almost everything, but I pushed through it. I wrote as best as I could. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I sounded very, very repetitive. So I guess we'll see when it comes to my feedback. I don't think this video is going to be up in time for that. I got an A! I got an A! I don't know how I did it, but I got an A! Please excuse the mess in the background, but I got an A! Yeah! I just wanted to have like a small little sit down reflective section to this whole write my essay with me video. So those are my final thoughts. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hoped my madness was entertaining for you guys. If you like what you saw and are curious to know more about my grad school journey, please consider subscribing. I post vlogs every week, or as soon as I can, because if not every week, I am most likely busy with school to keep up with that posting date. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.
You know I'm such a fool for you. You caught me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?